Okay, so if you are a YouTuber looking to up your production value, if you are a beginner filmmaker slash videographer who's just trying to figure out how to get started, this video is for you because I'm gonna tell you 8 of the best people to learn from here on YouTube for free. Yeah, so let's get into it. So a little over a year and a half ago, I decided that I wanted to get into filmmaking and become a videographer, and I kind of had no idea where to start. I was completely clueless. So I turned to YouTube. I went on YouTube and I consumed hours and hours of content just trying to learn from people. And one of the most frustrating things, the thing that made me want to punch my computer in the face, was the fact that people were either boring or they were talking over my head or the videos were super long and they just wouldn't get to the point. So what I have done is I have compiled a list of what I believe to be the 7 best YouTubers to learn videography and filmmaking from. They know how to make it fun, they know how to make it interesting, they know how to get to the point. So I'm gonna tell you who they are, starting with number 7 and ending with number 1, who is my absolute favorite. So let's get into it. So number 7 is DSLR video shooter, AKA Caleb Pike. He has been on the YouTube platform for 8 years and he has over 450 videos on his channel. Now, my favorite thing about Caleb is his comparison videos. They're amazing. I like how he breaks them down into categories. So he'll say the best lights under $50 or the best lights under $200. So if you're a beginner like me and you're under a budget, these videos are super helpful to get an idea of like what kind of equipment to get and what you can afford. Instead of looking at 2 or 3 lights like a lot of YouTubers, or 2 or 3 mics or whatever he's comparing, he looks at like 10 and he compares all of them, and then he even ranks them and tells you why he thinks what he thinks. He also does some lighting tutorials that I really like and I've learned a lot from. I never lose interest. I continue to watch the entire video. So Caleb, salute. You rock. I'm gonna watch more of your videos. In fact, I think you just dropped one not too long ago, and I'm about to go check it out when I'm done with this. All right, love you, man. Love everything you do. All right, I just scared the cat. I'm yelling in this joint, sorry. Number 6 is Daniel Schiffer. I love this dude. It seems like he's been on the platform for about 2 years and he has around 80 some videos, I believe. And I watch him typically for his tutorials. Now, I was gonna do a separate video for people who are great to learn editing from. So let me know if that's something that you would like me to do. But he would be on that list too because he's a beast in Final Cut. And Final Cut is what I use. One thing I really appreciate from him is how he'll take something that looks super complicated, and maybe it is, but he knows how to explain it in a way that's very simple, very easy to understand, and easy to follow. He also does a lot of commercial work for businesses, and I like that he talks about the business aspect of that. So not only are you getting tutorials and tips from him, but you're also getting some business advice. So Daniel, you have taught me a lot of people who have patted me on the back for some dope edits that I've done. It's because of you, man. I love you. Pound it. Love you. So number 5 is YSIMAGING. His real name is Christopher Rose. I think he's been on the platform for about 5 years and he has around 370 videos. Now he does some tutorials, behind the scenes. He even vlogs. This is the first person on the list that vlogs. So if you're a vlogger, he's somebody that you can learn from. My favorite thing from him is his behind the scene videos though. I love his behind the scene videos because I learned so much from them. Not only that, but eventually I really want to get into music videos. And that's something that I really want to do, and maybe even long term. So he's one of those people that I learn a lot from regarding that. He has a very laid back style, but he's very simple, very practical. Yeah, he's somebody you definitely want to check out. And also, he lives not too far from me. I live in Virginia too. Chris, if you're watching this, man, I just want to work on set, bruh. I'll go get you coffee. I just want to learn, all right? Hit me up, or I'll hit you up. I don't know how this works. I'm gonna move on because I'm talking too much. Now, number 4 is D Fort Darius, whose real name is Darius Britt. He's been on the platform for about 5 years, and I believe he has around 150 videos. This dude is super unique. I actually find him hilarious too. Not hilarious in the sense that he's doing comedic bits or anything like that, but he just has like these little things he puts in this video that makes me laugh. So you'll have to watch him and see for yourself. Now, this dude has a lot of knowledge and he has all kinds of videos, but just like YSIMAGING, my favorite videos from him are his behind the scenes videos. He does a lot of short films and I like to watch him encounter different problems, and you actually get to watch him problem solve. And he's talking to you while he's doing it. He's wearing the GoPro and you get to see everything. He's another guy who's really practical. He's not telling you to run out and get the most expensive things. He's saying, hey, look, you can make this work. And then he'll even go as far as to show you. So yeah, the dude is awesome. Check him out. My mouth is getting kind of, yeah, I needed that water. So number 3 is Parker WALBECK. Now, I believe he's been on the platform for about 6 years, although it's only been in the last 2 or 3 years that he's started doing tutorials and how-to videos. Anyways, he has about 70 videos, maybe a little less than that. But the dude is amazing. Now, the downside to Parker WALBECK is that he doesn't upload as much, but he doesn't because he actually has a course called Full-Time Filmmaker, which I heard is a great course to take if that's something that you would be interested in. But when he does drop his videos, oh my gosh, they're so packed with information. I don't know why I'm getting so excited. I'm a nerd, I love this stuff. But most, if not all of his videos have rewatch value. I've watched them multiple times. He has a really good lighting video, by the way. Now, he also does a lot of comparison videos, and what I love about those videos is that they're real world comparison videos. So he did one with gimbals where he actually took the gimbals out and he did different things and showed you how they work. He did another one with microphones where he put himself in different locations, big rooms, small rooms, farther away, outside, indoors, and he just shows you everything. I definitely recommend subscribing to his channel because you will get so much out of it. Guaranteed. Now, number 2 is probably a lot of people's number 1, and that is Peter McKinnon. I mean, who doesn't know who Peter McKinnon is? I think he's been on the platform for about 3 years and he has almost 300 videos. That's crazy. This dude is hustling, he's working hard, he's producing content, and it's all great, especially for beginner filmmakers. Now, one thing that I think is really cool about his community is that you have professional videographers and photographers, and you have beginner videographers and photographers, and he has a unique channel that brings them all together. Not a lot of channels do that. And he does it all. He does tutorials, tips and tricks, how-tos, he vlogs, he does everything. And the dude's content is amazing. Now, one thing I can appreciate about him is authenticity. He's very authentic. You don't feel like you're sitting in front of a professor trying to learn something. You almost feel like you're talking to a friend and he's just explaining something, and also someone who's willing to break down their secrets and their kind of tools that they use to become successful with you. Peter McKinnon, definitely a person to watch and learn from. Now, before I move on to number 1, I just want to say, if there's somebody I didn't mention that you think would be beneficial for somebody to learn from if they're just getting started, please mention them in the comments. I want this to be a place when people come to this video that they can look in the comments, they can watch the video, and they can just kind of get some understanding of who to go to or who to try to learn from, and it'll just be helpful. And if you are enjoying this video, make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So let's move on to number 1. So number 1, drum roll please. I'm just trying to be dramatic. All right, whatever. Number 1 is Potato Jet, AKA Gene, what's his name? Nagata? If I said that wrong, I apologize. I'm super bad at last names. Anyways, he has over 120 videos, and I believe he's been on the platform as Potato Jet for at least 2 years. At least that's when his oldest video was. Now, he does it all just like Peter McKinnon, tutorials, he vlogs, tips, tricks. Now, one thing I really appreciate about him is how fun and entertaining he is, how much fun he makes learning. Now, Peter McKinnon is kind of the same way, but I kind of prefer Potato Jet just because He has a silly personality like me. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm super goofy. He's another person who does real world comparison videos. He'll take the cameras that a lot of YouTubers are considering and he'll compare them to kind of help them make a decision. He'll also take like a smartphone and compare it to like a red camera, and those are kind of fun and interesting to watch. But the dude has so much knowledge. He talks about running a channel. He's worked on a lot of professional sets. He's worked as a DP. And I mean, he just gives you all the information that you could ever possibly want. And he makes it very simple to understand. I mean, the guy just gives you everything. So he's my favorite YouTuber. Plus, he read my comment on his channel one time. So, you know what I'm saying? It made me happy. I love you. I love you, man. Is that weird? It's weird that I love you and I never met you? It's okay. Just let me love you. All right, I'm just being silly, but seriously, go check him out and everybody else on this list. Also, links to the 7 people I mentioned will be in the description so you can check their channels out. Now, really quickly, because I know people are gonna say, you didn't mention this person, you didn't mention this person, why didn't you mention him? So I have a list of honorable mentions. These are other people I watch, and these are not the only other people I watch, but these are some of the other people that I kind of considered putting on this list, but I just kind of preferred the 7 that I said. All right, I'm just gonna read the list, I'm talking too much. I am positive I'm gonna screw up some of these names, so I'm just gonna put them on the screen as well so you can check them out if you want to. So we have Maddie Hapoja, Who is Matt, Jason Vong, Gerald Undone, Film Riot, Sean Tucker, ZY Productions, Armando for real, Sydney, is difficult. I can't do it, man. Sydney's up there, and then Ryan Cow. So those are some other people that I learned a lot from as well. Anyways, these people really inspired me and helped me learn everything that I've learned thus far, and I hope they will help you too. And I hope to have as much knowledge as they do at some point in my career. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to stick around for more, make sure you subscribe. I mean, I think I'm a pretty nice guy. I mean, you should stick around, get to know me. We should hang out. You want to hang out? Do you want to? Is this happening? Do you want to hang out? We should totally hang.